Hello, I'm doing the 20 questions. I'm not sure if you can see them on screen or if you're able to see me right now, but anyway. So, financial decisions and management. Will any of the money we donate go toward Liz's smoking habits, fast food, or soda? No. Um, Although she kind of has to have her smokes to breathe, and it helps her anxiety issues. Um, I don't really think that's negotiable. She tries to have the cheapest cig she can, and she only gets a pack every like 3 or 4 days. She's trying to curb how much she's smoking. Fast food, well, there's really very few places around here to even get fast food, and soda, well, you get a cheap Faygo now and then. I went to the store today, I didn't get a single bit of soda. And question number 2, can you explain the logic behind not selling your PC to get a car right now? I do not want to sell my PC. I've worked hard on that PC. That PC is my baby. I would not give it up for anything. Sorry. It's my only personal property. It's the only thing I own right now. I would never give it up. Sorry. Question number 3. If only one of you or Liz needed to do Uber/DoorDash every day to easily make rent, how come you weren't able to make enough money to avoid being kicked out of Fisherman's? Well, Liz was only making like $900 a month because she could only make $1,200 a month to begin with to keep her Medicare benefits, which is really stupid. I really wish they would fix that. Those income limitations are hurtful rather than helpful. Number 4, what did you mean when you sold... Whoa, my eyes crossed. What did you mean when you spoke about selling your remaining annuity? If you can do so, why haven't you done so already? For one, that's basically my retirement fund at this point. And 2, it would take a month, even if I could sell any, and anything that I could sell wouldn't be worth much. It's still too far into the future to sell it because those are purely life contingent payments at this point. Like everything past a certain time, like I think it's basically everything past when I turn 60 is basically not really worth selling. It's half price. It's a rip-off to begin with, and selling those payments would be maybe 10% of what they're worth. It's not worth it to fuck myself over that much. It's not worth it. Personal relationships and choices. Do you regret choosing being with Lizzie over being able to live with Joel? No. Living with Lizzie was probably one of the better decisions I ever made, honestly, in my opinion. That's just my personal thing. I don't know. I enjoyed our time together. It felt like I was moving on in life before things went downhill, mostly because of the wanks and some of it because of our own actions and mistakes and stuff. Like, yes, I should have been doing Uber a lot earlier. I know. We'll get to that. Number 6, why are you still with Liz when she's nothing but a detriment to you getting a place to live and she ruined your dream? Screw you, and that's all false. That's all I'm going to say about that. Screw you. Number 7, you have stated that you would like to have kids of your own. With this in mind, why do you remain with Liz when you know she is barren and cannot give you children? She isn't barren. She has her tubes tied. There's a little bit of a difference. She could have surgery to have that undone, but even then, if she did have another child, it would have to be another C-section. She can't really physically have a child right now and all that. I definitely wouldn't want to put her through it. Definitely not. Like, put it this way, having a child of my own would either be maybe a surrogate mother or an adoption even, although surrogate mother would probably be a better choice. That's always an option. Even if me and Liz aren't long-term, which we might be, we might not be, who knows at this point. It's, I don't know. Anyways, sorry, let me continue on here. Getting tired. 8. Why do you think you have the perspective on how a woman has sex, and why do you keep cheating on Liz and not just break up with her? Wouldn't it improve your life if you broke up with her? I think I already answered that question in number 7. 9. Who was best at sucking dick and why? Devin, Lizzie, or Kira? I don't think Kira ever really did that. Lizzie doesn't do that, so I guess it would have to be Devin. Streaming career and community. Number 10. Why would your community care if you do remain homeless? I mean, you guys insist on me streaming and insisted on me treating my stream as a job, so I think you care enough about my stream that you would want to make sure I'm not homeless. That way I would be able to stream more. Like, I don't get it. You guys are incredibly devoted to my stream and yet are doing everything in your power to screw with me. I don't understand. Number 11. In what way do you think you treated streaming like a job? Give examples. I'm not going to bother answering that question. Number 12. Do you truly believe you deserve to earn above a fast food worker's wage with as little life experience as you have? You need at least a $15 an hour job to even make ends meet nowadays, unfortunately. Number 13. Why do you call yourself a streamer when Horse and the community are the ones who made your stream watchable? Every emote, meme, whatever else done by everyone but you, Brad. Why do we put more effort into your stream than you ever did? You do know that it's called a streaming community, right? Most of what a streamer does is usually community-based. How many streamers made absolutely every single one of their emotes? They typically commissioned somebody to make a bunch of emotes for them. Very few streamers made their own emotes. I tried making some and no one liked them. Personal responsibility and blame. Who is the most to blame for your current situation? Whoever got Liz fired from her job, probably. To be fair, she partially did that to herself, but whoever reported her from her job, that is the main culprit, so screw him. It was probably Ferret-Clit. Anyway. Why do you believe you are mentally, intellectually superior to everyone in the community despite the fact that you are the one who's homeless and having to beg for money? I'm not the one that keeps insisting on shit that isn't true. Like, you constantly say I'm a liar, and yet you don't say anything to support the fact that I'm not the one lying, you're typically the one lying. And I can prove it multiple times, but you don't believe me because you think I'm a liar. Nice catch-22, isn't it? Number 16. How do you claim you're nice if given a chance, but your own mother and father want nothing to do with you? Are you saying they didn't give you a chance? My father apparently is a liar, just in general. My stepmom, I don't know what's up with her, I barely know her. My own mom has 3 kids of her own to take care of, so I don't know. I've always had a strained relationship with mom, and now that grandpa's dead, she has to take care of grandma now too. Grandpa was basically the lodestone in my whole family, and with him dead, everything went to shit. And my stepdad is, well, not much to say about him. I barely really know much about him besides the fact that he has this weird code of honor that, I don't know. He would rather polish something to a shine than put something together and make sure it works. I think he's autistic now that I think about it. Anyway. Random assorted questions. Why did you take some random furry's offer to live in the middle of nowhere with no AC, no running water, and no jobs close by, yet refuse to take Wheelie's offer of a basement room that includes a fridge, full bathroom, washer, dryer, and access to a stove, oven, and a far more convenient location? For one, I don't trust Wheelie, and I have a multitude of reasons why. His behavior, what he did to my server a couple of times, well, once really, his behavior again, I just don't trust him at all. The fact that I just made a maybe slightly tasteless but completely innocent joke, and he took it very seriously to heart, and I was like, what the hell, dude? I had no beef with you, and now you're suddenly basically making me some kind of villain. Like, screw you. And it wasn't a random furry's offer anyway. It's a person that I knew. Like, he actually bought me a pizza at one point. He's a nice dude. He played a board game with me. And he's been helping out. Like, he's actually really nice. And he's a little bit autistic too. But he's nice. Number 18. Why did Liz not even bother trying to get another job after she got fired? You wouldn't be in this situation if it wasn't for her laziness. It's less laziness. She was fearing the Wanks would make her lose another job. So she didn't want to bother. Call it anxiety. Liz has a major anxiety disorder. She's always anxious about something. Hell, she was having an anxiety attack just with me going into Kroger today. Number 19, where do you hope to be in 5 years, and how do you plan to get there? I don't plan for anything because it tends to fall flat on its face, into a bear trap, covered in fire ants. Every single time I plan anything ahead. I just tend to do things on the fly, like, put it this way, if I plan for something that's more than a day in advance, it will fail no matter what. Like, something will screw things up. So, I just try to take life one day at a time, and it seems to mostly work out. Long-term plans don't. Something gets in the way every single time. So where do I hope to be in 5 years? Stable job, stable house, stable girlfriend, I guess. Wife, who knows. See what happens. Or hell, even stable boyfriend. Who even knows how things will happen in 5 years? And streaming as a hobby or even a full-time job by that point. Who knows? And then number 20. If you can, why haven't you tried dimension shifting yet? The scenario would be the perfect to avoid with dimension. Okay, dimension shifting, or what I was telling is actually just simply quantum immortality. Every single time I have died, effectively, I am slightly aware of it, and I shift to a timeline where I'm no longer dead. Because your consciousness can only ever exist in a state where it's conscious. So what happens is that every single scenario you would have died, you don't. You simply shift to an alternate reality where you didn't die. Basically, every single instance that is survivable, you will always exist in. But the thing is, 99.9% of people are completely unaware that they shift. I am weirdly aware of every single shift. It has happened to me multiple times in my life. I drowned in the deep end of a pool and somehow survived. I literally just went to the surface, swam to shore even though I can't swim, and pulled myself out. Explain that. Guardian angel effect, I guess. I pretty much died by going completely horizontal on a mountain bike on a trail 3 times within 3 seconds. It went one way, then the other, and then the other again. Went completely vertical, and yet I righted myself instantly the next second. To anybody else, nothing happened. To me, I died 3 times instantly. Well, technically I probably died twice. The third time I didn't actually die. I was just aware of the 2 deaths before that. Or maybe it was 3 times. I don't remember. I just know that for some reason I'm aware of every single time I basically trigger, I basically trigger the... It's almost like, it's like, the best way to put it is that life is like the trolley problem. Whenever the trolley is going to basically go to a track where it's going to basically fall off it or get stopped, it switches tracks to an alternate trail, an alternate pathway where the trolley will keep going. The trolley will always keep going until it's incapable of going any further. That's quantum immortality. I am weirdly gifted / cursed, probably more cursed, with the ability to notice when it happens. Completely useless ability, and it's more of a curse than anything. I would rather be unaware that I died. That's all 20 questions. Bye-bye. Good night.